waiting.
What time are you going to be down to school later, mate?
As soon as Lindsay starts her shift, I'm going to sort this tin out once and for all.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah. Won't let them fob me off again, mate.
Hey, they wouldn't dare. You're a governor now, mate, aren't you? Betty Lane's impressed, isn't she?
Well, she will be once I get O'Leary expelled. And even more so when she comes round later.
Why? What's happening later?
Well, today's the day, innit?
What do you mean?
You know, we're going to go for it.
And what about the kids?
Ah, no, then. You're taking Torrey Ransons, aren't you?
Yeah, but, mate, I wanted to put my feet up the savvy, you know, watch a bit of telly.
Hey, you'll get my feet right up somewhere if you come anywhere near the place. Tell you what, I've got Lindsay when he's up.
Why's she going to take over Jimmy's house?
Ah, for the moment. I've told her I'll keep Jimmy's job open for the time being, but I'll have to get a replacement eventually.
You reckon he'll come back?
Ah, it's hard to say, mate. Aye, Ted.
All right, Teddy.
Here's what you're out for. Let's sign the note.
What are you out for? But I thought...
Yeah, they've fixed the date to getting married in 4 weeks.
Fancy getting a mum at your age, eh?
Yeah, fancy. Hey, look, they're doing some plumbing work in a cafe bar this morning, so I'm sorry the water's going to be off for a bit.
Oh, well, come on, Tez. I mean, last week it was the power. I lose money, you know.
Hey, you don't have to tell me about losing money, you know. So all I can do is apologise. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I've got to go upstairs.
He's got a lot on his mind, you know.
Has he?
Yeah, I think he's had a fallout with his owl fella.
Why? What's up?
Well, it's not for me to say, but the way things are going, I think he's going to start getting screwed up again.
Oh, hiya. Come in. Eggs.
I just thought I'd let you know they're doing some plumbing in the cafe this morning. So the water's going to be off for an hour or so, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I've already had my shower and, well, I'm always happy to leave the dishes.
Aren't we all? I tell you what, you've really transformed this place.
Oh, thanks.
It's brilliant. Have you ever done this sort of thing before?
Well, I revamped a couple of places when I was a student. I enjoy it.
Have you ever considered taking on something a bit bigger?
Well, like what?
Well, have you got 5 minutes?
So is your Val's place big enough for the three of you and your Carly, then?
Well, we've got most of the stuff from the house packed up now. Should be able to squeeze it all in.
How come you're moving in? Are you and my, you know?
What does they say? We need a bit of space for a while.
All right. And is it deaf all over between your mum and dad?
Looks like it.
Because I'm going to have to get a replacement in for him, you know, Linz.
Oh, well, it's not 100% certain he's going to stay down there.
Do you reckon?
Oh, Mick, can you just wait for a while till we're sure of everything before you get a replacement?
All right. 1 more week, then that's it. I'm taking someone else on.
Oh, thanks.
Right, I'm going to sort that O'Leary lad out. Jimmy, just been talking about you.
Oh, Dad!
Hiya, babes. Oh, how's my favourite daughter?
Your only daughter.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Look, it's nice to see you, Jimmy, but we need to talk.
Right.
See you later.
See you, Mick.
See you, mate.
So, you back for good?
No, I've just come to get the contract signed for the house and all that.
Well, I thought you were going to do that from down in London.
Love, I just want to make sure everything goes smoothly. Don't want any hassle for you and your mother.
Have you seen her yet?
No. Thought I'd call in on you first.
So when are you going back down?
Tonight, as soon as everything's signed, sealed and delivered.
Oh, Dad.
Love, no. Look, we can't be hanging about. We've all got things to be getting on with.
It's a big space.
Well, the other designers were going for a sort of glass and steel effect.
All right. A minimalist sort of look.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I'll be inclined to go for something a bit warmer and bolder myself.
How do you mean?
We can have a look at the plans.
Yeah, hope you so.
Thanks.
All right, Tim.
Mind if I have a look around?
It's all yours.
What's the weirdo doing here?
Oh, don't you start. I've got enough on my plate.
Just wondering how you were. You were all wound up before.
Still am.
What was your half in the plane? Getting married to Julie when he's still married to your mum.
He's off his head.
Well, have you had a word with him?
Tell him blue in the face, he just won't listen. If Julie finds out, it'll really hit the fan. So what do you reckon then?
Well, I'll go away and put something down on paper for you if you like.
Oh, fine, yeah.
Right. Well, give me a couple of days, yeah?
Yeah, that'll be great.
See you then.
Yeah, thanks a lot, George. I'll see you.
So that's what stopped you introducing yourself to your mum, the fact that Julia might find out.
That and the fact that I'm terrified.
Which is how I felt.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to wonder what she'd be like all the time, you know. But now, it's come to it. I just don't think I would actually face her. I mean, well, I keep thinking, what if she doesn't like me?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Jimmy? What are you doing here?
We've got some business to do, haven't we?
Oh, I see. Selling the house is just a bit of business now, is it?
It's only bricks and mortar, love.
Oh, right. I can remember closing the door on our last place. I'm wondering. Feeling that we were really going to be on the up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were chasing a rainbow, weren't we?
What?
Thinking that we could be happy. Maybe I should have listened to my mum. She told me on the night before our wedding you were a waste of time. She said you'd never amount to much.
No. You never told me that.
Conveniently forgot it, didn't I?
Fancy you saying that? And I got her them dead expensive candlesticks for the silver wedding and all.
You stole the candlesticks?
Yeah, but I went to a lot of trouble for her, didn't I? That house had 2 alleys and a Doberman. Look. She has been right about me not amounting to much over the last 20 years. But from now on, things are going to be different. This move to London, I mean, I don't know. It's really made me take a good look at myself. I've changed, Jack. I mean, I know we're finished and that, but...
Jim.
No. Listen. I'll never blame you for ending it. It's probably the best thing you could have done for both of us. And I just want you to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making your life such a misery.
Hey, are you sure you don't mind coming with us again?
No, of course I don't. I've told you, mate, I've been there, haven't I? Waiting outside the house for a mum you don't even know. I know it's not easy.
I mean, look at me, my bottle's gone, and I haven't even got to the Mersey Tunnel yet.
Ah, you'll be all right.
Teddy,
Yeah?
look, I don't want to hassle you, but where are you up to on the club? Did you get the interior designer sorted?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Have you got a new company doing it?
No, looks like Georgia Simpson saved the day.
What? Georgia Keeper in the family, Simpson? Well, what's she got to do with it?
Well, she's into all that sort of stuff, isn't she? She's come up with some really good ideas.
And you thinking of letting her loose on the club?
Look, Jackie, we're going to save some money this way. Well, you haven't got a problem with it, have you?
Well, I just don't fancy scenes from a Roman orgy all over the walls.
Look, Jack, we're in a hole. The longer that cafe stays closed, the more money we lose. You know that.
Yeah, and how many people are going to want to come in when they find out there's a pervert involved in the place?
Look, Jackie, I don't care if Jack the Flaming Ripper's designing that place. I just want it open and quick.
Look, I'll be honest with you, Mr. Johnson. Most of your complaints have been about Timothy O'Leary. It could appear that you're conducting a personal vendetta, a witch hunt.
Don't insult me, Mr. Thornton. The lad's a bully and you know it.
But these things demand evidence.
You've got all the evidence you need. Tanya Davis told her that O'Leary and his mates got her on her own in the woods.
Yes, I know, but it was just her word against his.
He is a bully and a troublemaker. How many other lads keep alcoholic lemonade in their lockers?
I can hardly believe that.
Well, there's one way to find out, isn't he? Let's go to his locker and have a look.
That's out of the question.
I'll tell you what's out of the question. Me leaving here without a satisfactory solution.
I'll need to bring Timothy and a member of staff with me.
You could bring the whole US cavalry for all I care. Just so long as I'm there too. Because there's not going to be a cover-up.
Thought you'd like to know. That Simpson scale is hanging around the cafe.
Teddy's asked us to do the interior design for it.
Never.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when he told me. I felt like pulling out.
It beats me how anyone could even go near them perverted freaks.
Yeah, well, Peter's just as bad. Him and Ed have been getting very cosy together.
I tell you, if that lad had still been living under my roof, I would have insisted that he stop saying it. Unless you don't think she's forcing herself upon him, do you?
Well, nothing that surprised me about her.
Sorry. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, about you, not to you.
Well, if you've anything to say, please say it to my face.
Well, now that you come to mention it, I'd like to know why you're worming your way in to work on the cafe.
I'm not worming my way in anywhere. Terry Sullivan asked me.
Well, more fool him.
Yeah, well, if I'd have had anything to do with it, you wouldn't even be in the flat, never mind getting anywhere near the cafe.
Oh, come on, Jackie.
No, Ed and her brother think that everyone round here should just accept that they're jumping into bed with each other every 5 minutes, and it's sick.
Yeah, but it's nothing to do with us, is it?
I must be mad buying the house next door to them. The perverts, the whole family, Mum, Dad.
Georgia, don't let them get to you.
Thanks for getting in the way there, Lindsay. If she'd hit me, I might have been jumping into bed with all Michael by tomorrow.
Just grow up, you arrogant, ignorant little child.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be a child than a pervert.
Well, just because you got me here doesn't mean to say I'm going to open it.
Just open the locker, O'Leary, and stop the back chat.
I thought you needed a search warrant for stuff like this.
If you don't open it, I just ask the caretaker to come along with the master key.
He'll open it.
As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to phone Childline.
Open the locker.
Just wait until my mum hears about this.
O'Leary. Thank you. Are these yours, lad?
You put those there?
Stop playing games. Right, Mr. Reynolds, would you take O'Leary to my office, please?
Got the evidence you need?
It helps to build a picture.
O'Leary's been a bully for God knows how long. He's beaten up Tanya Davis, and we've got the proof that he's keeping alcohol on school premises. Now, how much more evidence do you need? The lad's got to be expelled.
Procedures have to be followed.
You've been going on about procedures since the first time I came here, and nothing's happened. Now, you make your mind up what you're going to do, or I'll go around all the school governors with the facts, and we'll make your mind up for you.
Well, go on, then.
My stomach's churning.
Well, you'll have to lay off the curry, won't you? Go on out.
I don't know what to say to her.
We'll just say whatever comes out naturally.
Well, I hope she understands double Dutch. Here we go.
Best of luck, mate.
Hiya.
All right.
Sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for Mary McNabb.
She's at work at the moment.
Are you a relative?
I'm a son. Why? Who are you?
I'm over from Liverpool and I'm sort of doing a family tree.
Ah, you're not going to tell us you're a long-lost relative, are you?
Funny you should say that.
Because if you're a lottery winner, I'm your favourite long-lost relative, Steve McNabb.
Terry.
McNabb?
No, Horn, Terry Horn.
I can't remember my mum mentioning that surname. Anyway, come in. It's wet out here. She'll only be a minute.
Should have ended this.
Me Miami Vice, look.
You only needed the shade.
I looked the biz when I got there.
Are you taking it?
Knock-off gear? No. Reminds me too much of my dodgy past, love. I've left all that behind me now.
I'll take it to the charity shop.
Yeah, suits me. Right. Better get off then. I want to see Paul Airy, you know, before I get back down to London. Thank him for, well, put me in touch with those people from the hostel, you know. Do you mind if I leave this here?
No, not at all.
Right, I'll see you at the solicitors then.
Yeah? A few more hours and we'll have got things on the move officially.
Who'd have believed it, eh? After all these years. The way it's been on, off, on. Off.
Did you ever think it'd get this far?
No. I always thought we'd be able to patch things up, whatever happened. Thought thought you and me, us, we were invincible.
So did I.
We were both wrong then, eh? So, solicitors?
Yeah. Don't be late.
See you later then.
Yeah, see you, Jim.
Go out and come back in a couple of hours if you like.
Yeah, you won't. Hey, you look great.
Oh, I thank you. So, how did it go with Thornton?
Well, he tried to wriggle out of it as usual. Kept going on about O'Leary's man being a school governor and all that. Anyway, listen, can I get you a drink? Glass of wine, beer, anything?
You trying to take advantage of me?
No, of course I'm not.
Aw, Ray, why not? I thought that's why I'd come round.
Hello. All right, Julia. PTA dance? I don't know, but I'm sure I can find out for you. Yeah. We enjoyed it as well, yeah. Listen, Julia, I'm a bit busy right now. Okay. Bye.
So, come on. What happened with the headmaster?
Well, I'm going back there to see him again on Friday. Keep the pressure on, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that O'Leary kid stays out of that school for good.
Yeah, well, I always think it's dead sad when any kid gets expelled, you know, but sometimes it's the only option.
Yeah, but it'll teach him that he can't go around bullying other kids.
Our Tanya's still dead shaken up about it, you know. Hey, I'll come up to school with you if you like. You know, I want to see justice done for their sake.
Oh, nice one. More the merrier. Anyway, I've got something for you.
What? What's this?
Have a look.
Oh, Mick, you didn't have to do this. Look. Oh, Mick, it's gorgeous.
You're not just saying that, are you?
Oh, no, I really love it. Oh, put it on me.
Certainly. There we go. You smell nice, and all.
Do I?
Is that the stuff I got you?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it looks nice. Even if I do say so myself.
I love it. Thanks, Mick.
Won't be a minute.
You better hadn't be.
Hello?
Here you go. I'd be giving you a nice big mug, but my mum would go up the wall if I didn't use the china for the guests.
Bit of a stickler, is she?
Yep.
Who are all these?
That's me dad. That's our Julie. There she is again there. She's the brains in the family. Our Anne and these others are all the grandchildren. There's 5 of them and all.
Big family, eh?
Yeah, Christmas is crazy here. Yeah, sit down.
Are you married?
Nah, no one could look after me like me mum. So what about your own family then?
Oh, it's not as big as yours. I'm an only child.
And have you unearthed any dark secrets while you've been looking into your family tree?
No, not yet.
How was it you come to trace me mum then?
The phone book.
Oh yeah, obvious really. It's amazing, isn't it, when you really start digging what you can find, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, she won't be long now. Can't wait till she gets in and meets one of her long-lost relatives. Thanks, love.
Still not here, then?
No, I'm sorry.
Any idea where he may have got to?
No, we're, you know, estranged at the moment.
Oh, I see. Well, let's hope he's on his way.
Yeah. Will it make any difference if he's not here?
Well, you both have to sign.
Oh, right. I mean, I saw him this morning, you know. He did say he would meet me here.
Well, let's hope he doesn't let you down. It'll just hold up the sale.
Well, did you see her?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't stay any longer.
Why? What happened?
I've got family in there. I met my brother, well, half-brother.
That was him. What was he like?
He seemed all right.
Anyone else?
2 half-sisters, apparently. It's like I walked into another world. It's all set up. I'm part of it, but none of them know me.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, you've got to see her.
Oh, I don't know. I should have stayed away. She's got her own life here. The family's already complete. They're happy. I don't want to go screwing it all up. I mean, they don't know anything about me. I wish I'd never started all this.
Well, at least we can get your signature. And then when Mr. Corkill does turn up, I'm really sorry about this.
Sorry I'm late. Got held up with Paul.
So you ain't gonna make it?
Oh, well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
Hi, Kath Nolan.
Hi.
I'm here to explain anything you don't understand.
Right, nice to see you, love.
If you'd just like to take a seat, this shouldn't take too long.
Oh, flaming it. Who's that now? Yes, Julia.
My condolences.
Yeah.
Well, I was just leaving the farmhouse. I saw your curtains were drawing here. Has someone passed on?
Oh, no one's passed on, Julia. We're fine, thanks.
Oh, well, that is a relief. Oh, hello, love.
Hiya.
Well, I would have stayed for a cuppa, but as soon as you've got company, I'll go. Oh, listen, I nearly forgot to ask you. Do you want some tickets for the Bairns' night supper on Saturday?
I'll be working then, Julia.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, can I bring you some raffle tickets round then? First prize, a trip to Loch Ness.
I'll have 2 books off you tomorrow, eh?
Oh, God bless you, love. And I must say, you got this place lovely in here.
Thanks, Julia.
Ta-ra.
See you, love.
Ta-ra.
See you later.
Bye. I thought she was here to stay.
So did I. Ooh, Julia.
Where were we?
Ah, why am I suddenly Mr. Popular?
Well, it's beyond me.
Hello. All right, Linz. Yeah. Mixed herbs. Yeah, we've got plenty. They're around the tomatoes somewhere. Yeah, I know they're there, Linz. I put them there myself. Yeah, okay, Linz. I'll, yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye. Right. We do not answer the door, and I take the phone off the hook.
Right. Oh, no. What if my mum rings? I mean, she might need me.
Okay, we'll ring her now and make sure everything's okay.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
No, I'm being paranoid. No. If she needs me, she can ring me. She's got your number.
All right, but we do not answer the door.
Deal.
Deal. Now, do you want another glass of wine?
Do you want to serve it upstairs?
I am to please.
It's a simple procedure. You need to read and sign the contract, and if you've any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Mrs. Corkill. Mrs. Corkill.
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
Thank you. And Mr. Corkill, just there if you would. Mr. Corkill?
No. I can't. I won't do it.
Jimmy.
You might be able to sign away 20 years of marriage, but I can't. I'm sorry, Jack.
Jimmy.
Get the alternative guide to Spain next on 4 from Pete McCarthy and Travelogue.
breather in, they just won't face me.
I fancy him not signing the contract.
Oh, they're just trying to wind me up.
I don't think they'd do that over selling the house.
I wouldn't put anything past Jimmy Corkill.
I can't believe this. We all thought we were going to be living there next week.
Morning, ladies. You look like a lynch mob.
Yeah, well, that's the way I feel. I've just had a phone call from my solicitor. The Corkills haven't signed the contract for the house.
What?
I don't know what they're playing at, Dad.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
They're not in, Mr. Dixon. We've just been over.
Right, I'm getting on to the solicitor. I want to find out exactly how we stand on this. Come on.
Listen, thanks for the use of the sofa, Mick. Very comfy.
Yeah, anytime, Jim.
Jimmy!
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, see you.
Excuse us, Corkill.
All right.
Yeah, what the hell do you think you're playing at?
Look, I know what you're thinking. And before you say anything, I wasn't trying to be clever at anything.
You should be handing over the keys to me today.
Nice of you to turn up.
Jackie, what's all this about, love?
Hey, leave her out of it, will you? It's got nothing to do with her.
Yeah, well, you would say that.
Yeah, just hold on, love.
It's down to me. Jackie signed her part of the contract.
Look, can we go inside and talk about this?
I think that might be a very good idea.
Listen, we'll go back over the bungalow and sort out what's happening tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later when we've got this sorted out.
See ya. Come on. What's my dad up to now?
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Jackie, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've been messed about.
Yeah, well, sorry's not good enough. I've spent a fortune on surveys and solicitors' fees and all kinds. And for what? Just so you can turn round and decide you're not going to sell.
What are you trying to pull, Corkill?
Nothing. I just changed my mind. When I thought about it, I knew I was making a mistake.
But you'll have to see now. You got a new job, a new home. What do you want to hang on to this place for?
Vaughn, I said I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, you haven't heard the last of this. Because I'm going to be seeing my solicitor. I'm going to get you into court for giving me the runaround. And you won't get away with this.
I feel terrible now.
Well, I don't. She's a bossy little cow.
Yeah, but it wasn't you that didn't sign your name on the contract, was it?
Right, I'm going to leave you to it. You don't have to do anything except talk to each other.
Hey?
Well, I'm sick of it. I don't know whether my mum and dad are splitting up or not. Look, I'm going to get myself to work, and while you've got the house to yourselves, why don't you just talk to each other? Sort yourselves out.
And she loved the necklace. Was made up with it.
Yeah. Is Julia Brogan you going on about?
No, Elaine. Hey, and talk about a small world. Only turns out that when we were kids, we used to live around the corner from each other and we didn't even realise.
Isn't that amazing, God?
What's up with you?
Nothing.
Yeah, it is. Every time I say Elaine's name, you say something daft.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Don't you like that?
Yeah, well, I do, and I made up yous again now and all. That's just a... I don't know, I'm a bit cheesed off.
Why?
Well, it was only a couple of months ago. I had a couple of women on the go, didn't I? And now I've got nothing.
Well, that's the way you wanted it, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 40th birthday's in a few days. I was supposed to be married and happy and settled down now. Now it looks like as if I'm going to be lumbered with being on my own.
Hey, come on, son. You don't know what's around the corner. You could meet a woman when you least expect it. And if it's right, then you go for it.
Yeah, well, you know you. You don't have to talk tripe sometimes. Hiya.
Hiya, is Mick in, please?
Yeah, Mick, it's for you. Come in. I'll see you later. I'm going out.
See ya.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, girls. What can I do for you?
It's about Sinbad's 40th. We want to know if there's anything special he wants as a present.
Yeah, you could do with a laugh.
Why, what's up?
No, I'm not feeling himself at the moment, that's all. I suppose we could do him a surprise party.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Well, what sort of thing do you reckon he'd like?
Well, why don't you call around tonight and we'll sort out a few plans?
We can't tonight. We're going into town. Yeah, we're doing a few clubs. Should be a good laugh. Yeah.
Oh, right. So who's going then?
A gang of us. Mostly girls from the salon. You probably know a few of them.
Listen, do you mind if me and Simba came along as well?
With us? Downtown?
Yeah, to cheer him up. You know, something different. Take him out of himself. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Let's make it a boss night for him, eh? See you later.
See you later.
So, Why didn't you sign the contract, Jimmy?
I don't know. Look, the thing is, I know we've had our ups and downs, but...
Hang on. I've heard the we've had our ups and downs speech for the last 20 years, Jimmy. Just get to the point.
Okay. I don't want the house to be sold because it's ours. Mine and yours. And I want it to stay that way. If you want it to.
Mick, Mrs. Davies, come on in.
Mick? What are you doing here?
I thought Mr. Simpson's inclusion in the meeting would be useful. Help us maintain an even-handed approach.
Well, fine, as long as O'Leary's expelled.
I thought the idea of this meeting was to discuss the possibilities.
Oh, hang on, Ollie. You, me, Suzanne Farnham, we sat in here last summer discussing O'Leary till we're blue in the face. And what's happened since then, eh? Nothing. The lad's just been getting more and more out of hand.
What I'd like to do is to institute a personalised behavioural programme.
Oh, please, don't try and fudge the issue with a load of jargon.
Look, the way I see it, exclusion doesn't solve anything. If the school simply puts him out on the street, then we just shift the problem elsewhere. We do have a responsibility to the boy. I mean, he's obviously got serious behavioural problems.
And what about the other kids in school? Don't we have a responsibility to them and all?
I agree with Mr. Simpson. I'm loath to simply expel O'Leary.
Here we go.
I'd like to work with the boy a bit more.
Oh, that's very interesting. As I don't remember any of the black kids who were expelled being given the same consideration.
Mr. Johnson.
I think we need to look at the whole problem. Look at the cause, not just the symptoms.
Oh, come on, Mick. We're wasting our time. If you won't sort it, then I will. We'll see what the police have to say when I tell them O'Leary assaulted my daughter.
Hang on a minute. Now, Mr. Thornton, I'm sure we'd all prefer this matter to be dealt with inside the school, wouldn't we?
Well, of course we would.
Well, then do the right thing for a change and expel the lad. And that way, no one outside needs to be involved, such as police or papers.
Any decision I make will have to be backed by the LEA, but how do we feel about a fixed period of exclusion? Say 2 weeks?
You what?
It might be worth a try. Show the lad we're serious.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks holiday. That's really serious. Either that lad's expelled, or I go to the local papers and I tell them all about your wonderful anti-bullying policy. It's up to you.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Roberts. Give us a call next time you've got a really hot date, okay? Sure. C'est tra.
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
All right. Not sure about being in here, though. Don't incur the wrath of your partner.
Oh, take no notice of her. Her bark's worse than a bite.
She's got one hell of a bark.
Right. How'd you fancy getting something really skimpy on and dancing the night away with yours truly?
Sounds great, but why don't you wear something really skimpy? I think I better go.
Chicken. I'll meet you outside here in half an hour. Be there or be square.
All right, see you later.
C'est tra.
What did Cruella want?
Jackie, she's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah, well, she gives me the creeps.
Well, you better stay on the other side of the room from me then, because I've invited her out with us tonight.
Oh, nice one, Peter.
Hiya.
Hiya, girls.
Hello. Can I give something to Sinbad's 40th birthday collection?
He's only gone and invited Georgia Simpson on the night house, hasn't he?
Has he?
That's all we need. Don't you two crack on to anyone else about this. The last thing we need is any more uninvited guests hijacking things.
20-odd years of marriage, and what have we got to show for today?
We've got our Lindsay. A little Kylie. It's people that matter, not belongings.
Have you decided what you're going to do?
No, but I don't want us to be cooped up in our vows.
So, does that mean you want to make a go of things? I mean, I can understand if you say no.
Do you think it could ever be the same? You know, after everything that's gone on.
Well, I'd be prepared to give it a go, like.
Look, before we decide anything, I think we should both say everything that's on our minds. No matter how much it hurts, we've got to say it and get it out in the open. And if after all that we're both still standing, well then, we can make our minds up. Whether we want to spend the rest of our lives together.
night out.
Well, thanks for asking me.
Hiya.
Hiya, Linz. Listen, our Mike's coming, you know.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Jackie'd invited him when we asked you. You're still gonna come, aren't you?
Hey, girls.
I'll be fine.
Morning, campers. Have we got the chatted over?
Are we off then? I want to let Elaine know where we're going to meet.
What?
No, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going with yous. Rachel invited us, didn't you, babe?
Yeah, I had the big 4-0 on Sunday, and I was going to stay in the house like a misery, but my old mate Mickey had twisted me arm.
Oh, right, I see.
But she's not coming, is she?
Oh, is this the catwalk in Milano? But hello, youth.
Hiya. Hi.
Oh, God, everyone looks dead gorgeous except me. Oh, come on, someone disagree.
Right, so we're off then?
Yeah, we're just waiting for our Michael.
Well, I think him and Nat are meeting us in town, aren't they?
Nat? Oh, we are in for a fun-packed night.
The worst thing you ever did was believe I started that fire.
I was confused.
Jackie, when have I ever been that jealous that I'd try and kill you?
I was with someone you hated, and I thought, well, all right, maybe I didn't think. Ron suggested it was you.
And you believed him? What about us, Jackie? All the years we've been together.
I didn't think about that. All I could think was you'd done it. And how much I hated you for it.
Oh, Lindsay never had any doubt I was innocent, whatever anyone said.
Well, that's what's wrong, isn't it? I did doubt you. At the time, I didn't know what to think. I was all over the place. I'm sorry, Jim. I should have known it wasn't you.
Well, it's easy to say that now, isn't it?
Can I buy you a drink?
No thanks, I'm already with someone.
Can't leave you for the minute you're trying to cop off here.
Well, don't leave me alone then.
Expelled! I can't believe it. I thought the Thornton was never going to back down.
It was down to you. I think you terrified the poor bloke.
Do you reckon? I can't wait to tell our Tanya. She'll be dead chuffed.
So listen, you coming back to Arsley then?
Mick, I can't. I've got a daughter to think of. And anyway, I've got a bone to pick with you.
What now?
When we were, you know, yesterday, you took the phone off the hook, didn't you?
Been sussed, have we?
Yeah, our Cassie gave me a right earful. She tried to phone and she couldn't get through. My mum wasn't well. You can't do that again, Mick. It could have been an emergency.
So what about you and our Mike? He's got to make another go of it.
I don't know what he wants.
Yeah, but he's done all the rumour for you and him, hasn't he?
I know. I don't know, Jackie. He's changed so much. I mean, you know the way it was when we were going to Australia? That was it, wasn't it? Me and him forever. Since he's got back, writing that stupid book and growing a beard like some sad 70s hippie.
Yeah, but he's finished the book now, hasn't he?
Oh, I wish. He's writing another one now. About Beth Jordache. What? Yeah, I'm getting competition from beyond the grave now.
So are you going to get Rachel up later then? Yeah, I might do. Listen, mate, I'd be up if I were you. I'll Sinbad my cock for her.
No, I shouldn't have gone and got that stuff for him. But it was killing me seeing him suffer like that. He was so helpless sick.
And what made him sick in the first place, eh? That filthy muck.
Look, I told you it wasn't going to be easy. I warned you about watching him suffer like that. I knew. The shakes, the sweats, chucking his guts up.
You promised me, Jimmy. We were going to sort him without drugs. Why couldn't you stick with us, eh?
Because he begged me.
Just like you begged me when you were on the smack. I never gave in to you, did I?
No, that's because you've always been the strong one, haven't you? Never let the kids get away with anything. He knew that. That's why he asked me. I couldn't refuse him, Jackie. He was my son.
And how do you think I felt, eh? Watching the second person I loved go through that hell. First me husband and then me son. You haven't got a clue about what I went through. You don't know what it's like to carry someone inside you for 9 months. Feel them kicking you. Like the part of your own body. Like the part of you. And then holding them for the first time. Looking into their eyes. And there's your little boy. looking back up at you. Full of innocence.
Look, love.
And then those same eyes staring back at me when he was out of his mind on drugs, and I will never forget what he looked like. Just cold. Cold, staring eyes. And you think to yourself, what happened to all that innocence, eh? What did I do to my kid to make him look at me as if I'm a stranger to him? And then afterwards, well, at least you got to see him properly, didn't you? Because I never even got to hold him, you know. Not one last time.
Look, Jackie, I know I did the wrong thing, giving him them drugs, but I did it for him. I did it to help him.
No, you did it for yourself, Jimmy, because you couldn't stand to look at him. Well, nothing's easy in this life, least of all bringing up kids. That's always been your problem, though, hasn't it? As soon as things get rough, you just take the easy way out.
Jackie, I'd do anything to bring our Jimmy back. To do it all over again. I know I've broken every promise I ever made to you, but I've learned, love. It was a bloody hard lesson, but I've learned it. And there's no going back, is there?
Which way you going with it?
Just sorry.
Yeah, well, you will be if you get a dry cleaning bill.
Leave it, Ace.
Come on, if you're so keen, just go and ask him. I can't. He might not want to. Oh, don't be so silly. Hiya.
Do you want a drink?
I'm all right for the moment, thanks. I would do, but I think I just better put the low.
Do you want to dance?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
What's he playing at? First he spills me drink, now he's all over Rachel.
What's in it? It's only a dance.
Yeah, but it's who it's with that matters.
Look, apparently him and his sister have sorted out all that nonsense anyway.
Yeah, well, you better not try any more nonsense with Rachel.
You all right?
Hiya.
Didn't tell me you were coming here.
No, neither did you.
I didn't think you'd fancy it.
Would have been nice to have been asked. Mike, what's going to happen?
What with?
Us?
Well, if you're not prepared to give me any support with me writing.
But Mike, it isn't going anywhere.
How would you know?
I'm just trying to be realistic.
Yeah, well, from where I'm standing, it looks like you're trying to hold me back.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Look, Liz, I think you might be right about us. You know, having that time apart, get some space.
Sounds good to me. Because these days, you just talk the way you write. Crap.
He was sleeping with his sister.
Yeah, they're a real pair of deviants.
Yeah, well, you don't know that for definite, do you?
Oh, everyone knows it, and we should be putting Rachel off him instead of getting her and the pervert together.
Yeah, she seems to be having a good time with him.
Well, she won't have such a good time if his Carver sister gets involved. God, she makes me skin crawl.
Well, you'd better not stand too close to her then.
Did you and Ron, were you sleeping in the same bed?
If you're asking what I think you're asking, the answer's no. We didn't.
You didn't?
I'm not saying it couldn't have come to that if things had worked out, but... No. I never slept with him.
But...
Jimmy, I'm not saying I wasn't tempted. I mean, yeah, I was tempted. When it came to it, I just thought, no, I don't want to.
Because of us?
because of me. Because it wouldn't have been fair on Ron. I didn't know what I wanted.
And you know what you want now?
I've got a good idea. But you've got to realise, Jimmy, that this is it. Make or break time. We've got to get everything absolutely straight. This can't go on. I've come to realise how much I love you, Jim. But only if this is the end of all the crap. And if you can swear to me that that's all over, then I want us back together. And I want you to come back home.
I promise you, love, it is over. All of it. All I want is to be with you. And start again.
Right. Well, good.
Have you seen them too? Oh, Jackie, leave them alone.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, but I don't want to be too late, you know, just in case my mum needs me.
Well, surely you're allowed one night out.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to put too much on our Cassie.
So when do you want to go then?
Now?
Right, so what? You're up. Saying I'm taking Elaine home.
Yeah, you lucky sod. See you, lady.
Yeah, see you soon, but hey, happy birthday for Sunday.
Oh, cheers.
Just go and get me coat.
Have you seen him? Look, he's all over her now, look.
Yeah, and she's having the time of her life.
Yeah, but of all the fellas she could have picked, she goes and picks that pillock.
Look, Sin, it's your birthday. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you back at the house.
Yeah, OK. See you later.
Drink. Have a Bacardi and Coke, please.
Looks like your brother's copped off.
Issue 2 of the Brookside magazine is in the shops now, priced £2.50. Coming up on 4 Comedy and Dressing for Breakfast, while over on ITV, Ruth Rendell.
State of this place, you wouldn't believe you were opening in a couple of weeks.
Don't remind me. I don't think I'm going to get everything finished in time.
Well, where's your Alfred? I thought you were supposed to be helping your house.
When it suits him, he's gone to town with Julia, sorting stuff for the wedding.
What, he's going ahead with it?
Yep, there's no stopping him.
God, he's got some fronts, hasn't he? What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I mean, I've tried talking him out of it, but he's having none of it. His mind's made up. The wedding is going ahead.
What a mess.
Yeah, when I think about all the grief he's put me through, I feel like killing him.
Well, I know he's been a plant pot, but well, at least you know where your mum is. Have you thought any more about going to see her?
Yeah, but the more I've thought about it, the more I think I should stay away.
Oh, come on. Think what you could be missing out on.
Yeah, I know, but what sort of woman abandons a kid like that? I mean, she's got to be pretty hard-faced, hasn't she?
Terry, there could be all kinds of reasons. Why don't you ask her yourself?
No. I mean, she's made another life for herself now, hasn't she? And, I mean, if I suddenly turn up out of the blue asking awkward questions, it's going to ruin everything for her, isn't it? I mean, let's face facts. She's not interested. She doesn't want to know me.
Georgia.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Looked like you were enjoying yourself the other night.
Yeah, so did you. What was it, me and my shadow? Your mate Peter wouldn't let you out of his sight for a minute.
Well, you can talk. I should think you had to be surgically removed from what's her name, Rachel, by the end of the evening. Anyway, better get going, see how the decorators are doing, crack the whip a bit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you've added interior design to your list of accomplishments. Mind if I have a look, see how you're getting on?
No. Come on in. All right, Terry. How's it going?
Yeah, getting there. I reckon once this place is finished, it'll look the business.
Great. And what do you think of these colours?
Oh, brilliant.
Very in your face, aren't they?
Well, if by in your face you mean they're bold and dynamic, then yes, they are in your face.
Yeah, I told you.
I prefer something a little bit more subtle, that's all.
Subtlety's never been your strong point, is it, George?
I'll take no notice of Sinbad. If he'd have done the club, he'd have had it done in mustard paisley, inspired by the colour of his favourite underpants.
Well, can I check something on the plans?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you must.
He was all over Rachel on Friday, and, you know, the gang was went out for my birthday. Next thing he shows up, all limp fringe and big smiles. Next thing he's snogging the face off her.
Yo, she's at that age now, isn't she? Anyway, he's a nice enough lad, you know.
You what? Since when has nice lad meant doing a turn with your sister? I mean, I'm sorry, I might be a little bit old-fashioned, but I thought incest was still a bit of a no-no.
Yeah, but from what I've heard, that's all in the past. They've split up now. Anyway, give the lad a chance. He might just be confused, mixed up, or whatever.
Oh, come off it, Teddy. What they did was perverted. And Rachel's been through enough as it is. I'm not having him getting his hands on her and all.
Ron? What on earth are you doing out there? You shouldn't be sitting out in the freezing cold, you know, especially if you've got a tendency to hemorrhoids. It doesn't do them any good at all, you know.
Yeah, well, that is one problem that I don't have to worry about. Thank you very much.
So, I see you've reclaimed the trading post.
Hey?
Well, you've taken Bev's name down.
Oh, yeah. Where is she?
Bev?
No, Jackie. She must be on the late shift. Hope it's not a day off.
Oh, come on, Ron. You've been driving yourself mad all weekend. She'll get in touch in her own good time.
Yeah. What's she gonna tell me, Bing? That she's gone back to the other fella?
You don't know that for certain, do you?
Yes, I do, actually. I went round to see Corkill, didn't I? They're back together, all right. All moonlight and flaming roses.
Really? Oh, dear. I'm sorry, Ron. I know that's the last thing you wanted to hear.
You know, I just can't believe that she didn't have the decency to tell me herself. I really thought that I meant something to her. More fool me, eh?
Very tricky business, affairs of the heart, old son. No rhyme or reason to it. Never was.
Yeah, but after all that he's put her through all these years, and she still goes back to him. I mean, she's not soft at anything, is she? Well, has she done it?
Ron, I know you're not going to thank me for saying this, but I think that Jackie loves Jimmy very much. Seems to me that she just wants him warts and all, and hurtful though it is, it appears she's made her choice. You're just going to have to find some way to accept it.
Here you go, mate. So here I am, 40, all on my own. My birthday's been and gone, and no one noticed.
You're an ungrateful so-and-so, aren't you? What about the do last Friday?
I can't say I enjoyed watching that Simpson perv pouring all over Rachel.
Yeah, well, even apart from all that, we had a good laugh, didn't we?
Didn't you feel out of place, though? I mean, all them young things out on the raz. God, I only had a couple of dances and I was crying out for an oxygen tent.
Me and you both, mate.
All right, boys.
You're head in a sling, you know?
Women, eh? You fall over yourselves to give them what they want and they throw it all back in your face.
So Jimmy and Jackie definitely back together then?
Certainly looks that way.
You know, I really believed that me and Jackie had something going. Now I'm on my own again.
Me and you both.
I suppose you'll have to start a singles club, eh?
Oh, it's all right for you, isn't it? I mean, you've met the girl of your dreams. You know Em and Elaine, they joined at the hip, you know.
Talking of which, I don't suppose any chance of you keeping a low profile tonight, is he?
Oh, well, don't worry about me. I'll just find some nice, cosy little bus shelter somewhere and take a nice flask of hot tea.
It's only for a couple of hours.
I know exactly how Sinbad feels. I mean, last week I was all set to move back into the bungalow. Now I've found that young Jacqueline and the girls aren't going to move out after all, so I'm back to square one. Up the creek without a paddle. I don't suppose there's any room in that bus shelter for me, is there? I can bring my own travel rug.
But have you three heard yourselves? Well, you've got to get out there, live a bit. Fellas, you've got no ties. There's not going to be anybody waiting up for you watching the clock, is he? Get on the town, go for it.
Hey, Mick's right, you know. A good night out could be just the thing we need.
Do you reckon?
Yes. We're all men in our prime. Footloose and fancy-free.
Go on, Sinbad. Show them young bits of stuff that life really does begin at 40.
Well, I'm up for it if you are. It's been a while since I've had a lad's night out.
Yes. And we can all enjoy a bit of good, honest male banter for a change, without having to make concessions to the ladies.
Yeah, why not, eh? We don't need women to enjoy ourselves, do we? We'll probably have a better time without them.
Hiya, gorgeous. How are you?
All the better for seeing you, babe.
The point is, Jimmy, I've set up the interview and everything, but you've got to give me your word you just won't throw this in when you get bored with it.
Oh, Paul, come on. I wasn't bored with my London job. I loved it, mate. It's just... Well, I had some family problems, you know. I had to get back.
Right. Well, next time, perhaps you can serve the normal period of notice.
Yeah. I'll make sure everything's done by the book.
And have you prepared for this interview?
Yep. Should be a walk in the park.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Well, why not? Probation service assistant. I mean, that's quite junior, isn't it? I mean, I'm willing to give it a go, like, but, well, really, I'm after, well, social work or your game, even. I'm in the order for this. Probation officer. That's the sort of thing I'm after.
Well, you'll have to go back into full-time education.
How long for, like?
Could be up to 3 years.
Well, I haven't got time to be messing around with a college full of nonsense for 3 years. Now I need to get out there, don't I? Get stuck in, knee-deep in muck and bullets. Well, not bullets, literally, but you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying, Jim, but if you want to go into the probation service or social work, you need qualifications, proper training.
And what am I going to live on, eh? Fresh air. Paul, I don't see why I need to bother with all that. Look at the experience I've got under my belt.
I agree that you have relevant life experience, but it's very competitive out there. Look, go for this interview, see how you get on with that first, then maybe think about getting some qualifications.
Probation service assistant. I'll walk that.
Oh, I hope Sinbad likes his belated birthday cake.
He likes any kind of cake. Put it this way, he didn't get his manly physique by eating lettuce.
Not unless it was deep fried and covered in chocolate.
Tell you what, I think you got more stuff on the floor than you got on the cake.
Oh, pardon me, Fanny Craddock.
Every time I walk across the floor, I get an inch taller.
Oh, come here, big boy.
I'm Mrs. O'Leary.
Don't know, it ain't me. Everything falls into place now.
You what?
Must have been dead easy to get my son expelled when you had your fancy piece to back up your lies.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Does the headmaster know yous are on together?
It's none of his business. Oh, yours come to that.
No? Well, I happen to think it is. You did everything you could to get at my poor Timothy, didn't you? And you finally got what you wanted. He's been chucked out of school. Expelled. And I bet you're pleased with yourselves now, aren't you?
Hey, your son deserved everything he got. He attacked my daughter. Poor kid was bawling her eyes out. Something had to be done.
It's about time you face up to the fact that the sun does not shine out of his backside. It's bad enough when he's picking on other lads, but to hit a girl.
I know Timothy can be a bit high-spirited at times, but he didn't deserve this. It's his GCSEs this year. What chance has he got of passing them if he can't go to school? This expulsion will follow him around for the rest of his life, and you've wiped him out before he's even started.
You still on that thing? I told you I need to use it.
Yeah, well, you know I've got to finish this today.
How can you mess around doing all this stuff with Terry anyway? Shouldn't you be at work?
The agency won't grind to a halt without me. Anyway, what is it to you?
I can't even take an interest in my sister anymore. You don't have to get so uptight, you know. Only touch your hand. You won't get pregnant doing that.
So, you're going to see Rachel again?
Yeah, I mean, she only lives over the road.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, I'm seeing her tomorrow night. We're going out.
Really? Somewhere exciting, I hope.
I thought you'd be pleased with me. You know, me behaving normally for once. You should try it sometime.
Quick, put the light out.
Hey, what's all the whispering about? Quick! The leckie's gone. Someone put a shilling in the meter. Hope you two love birds aren't up to any funny business. I haven't even gone yet.
Happy belated birthday, Sinbad.
Oh, thanks very much. That's great, that. Cheers.
Well, you've not even tasted it yet.
Well, do I have to blow them all out? Because at my age, you know, could be, I might need a lie down, you know.
Man, you've always been full of wind.
All right, hang it, there we go.
Make a wish.
Okay, hang on. I did it, yes, in one.
So you got time for a piece before you go out?
Oh, come on, Sinbad. Get it down in one.
Oh, that might be a bit over-ambitious even for me, won't it? Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have it when I come back. It's really thoughtful of you to make it, yeah. It'll be just what I need after I've had 15 pints. Right, well, I'll get off then.
All right, yeah. See you, mate.
Yeah, bye. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll try. The state of you two. I'm not even out the door yet. OK, I'm gone.
Oh, poor Sinbad. Looks like he's going to the dentist rather than a night on the town.
Ah, don't worry. He'll be all right after his 15 fights. Come here.
You come here.
Hi, Sin. You got a minute?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah? God, what are you after? You smell like a tartan bag.
Yeah, well, I'm out on the town tonight, and I'm celebrating my 40th. You can come if you want.
Not for me, kid. I'm having a quiet night in with a bag of chips and the light of my life.
Yeah, and I heard you and Jackie were back together. Well, I hope it all works out for you. And if I can't persuade you to come out of your little love nest, it's just gonna have to be me, Ron, and Bing. By the way, did you want something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a favour.
Hang on, Jimmy. I'm still 1,200 quid out of pocket from the last favour you conned me into.
That's the beauty of it. You help me out on this and I'll be able to pay you back. Thing is, I want you to write me a reference. And it's not for a bank loan. I'm applying for another job.
Who's gonna listen to me?
You're a local businessman, aren't you? You made something yourself.
Jimmy, it's a poxy little business. You know, I'm 40, I'm on my own, I've got a kid I hardly ever see. I don't even own my own home. But if I give you a reference, it's not going to be worth the paper it's written on.
Ta-da! What do you think, then?
Oh, yes, Ron. Very slick.
Thanks, Bing. I like to make an effort for a night out. All right, Sin.
All right, Ron. Aren't you ready yet? You want to go out in a minute, you know.
Do you mind? This is brand new, this. I've gone for the Tom Jones look. The fella in the shop said it was all the rage.
Yes, I think it's very striking, Ron, and should go down well with the ladies. Silk's always considered to be rather sensual on men.
Actually, I think it's nylon, you know, because every time I touch something, I get an electric shock.
Well, my only attempt at style is to put a clean pair of undies on.
Think you're going to get lucky, eh?
No, it's in case I get legless and I get run over by a bus.
Oh, chaps, listen. I've taken the liberty of planning ahead, and I booked 3 seats at the theatre.
The theatre? Why, what's on?
Guess.
Well, I don't know. Come on, what's on?
Good old-fashioned pantomime. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Pantomime? You must be joking. Do you think I'm going to sit in a theatre with thousands of kids running around screaming and spewing up? No, I thought we could go down the Legion, get a nice hot pot supper and a game of bingo.
How much excitement can we take? I mean, I fancied going into town to the Sailors' Tavern. It's the first pub I ever had a drink in. It's great, it's traditional. Spitting sawdust on the floor like a proper pub should be.
Spit?
Sawdust?
Well, it's my birthday, isn't it?
No, you're absolutely right. It's just that, well, to be honest, at my age, you can't quite take the pace like you used to be able to.
Hey, good point, that, Bing. Look, lads, like I was saying, the Legion. It's the perfect place for a quiet night out with friends, isn't it?
Hang on.
We could always have a few brandies in the theatre bar.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put a tenner in the kitty, then we're going down to the Sailors' Tavern, and that's that. I don't know whoever said life begins at 40, but he'd change their mind if they could see us 3.
from day one, you know.
Fall for me womanly charms, did you?
You could resist, huh? And then as I got to know you, I thought, it's a right go-y piece.
Yeah, you got that right.
I like a woman who can stick up for herself.
I had no choice. I've had to, hadn't I? I mean, Joe, my ex, you know, he was a right waste of space. Couldn't look after himself, never mind a wife and a kid.
You ever thought about getting hitched again?
No. Such a big step, isn't it? I mean, you know, second time round. No, I reckon one disastrous marriage is enough for one lifetime, don't you?
I don't know. I mean, you could have learned from your mistakes, couldn't you? You might get it right next time.
Yeah, apart from anything else, I don't think our Tanya could cope with it. Broke her heart when her dad and me split up. Nah, I couldn't put her through any more grief.
I don't know. I mean, it could be the making of her. It must get lonely being an only child. She might like a brother or sister. Or both.
She might like a guinea pig or a new pair of trainers. Anyway, I've got other commitments, haven't I?
You what? Oh, you didn't say?
My mum.
Right.
She needs looking after until she gets her hip sorted out. I mean, she's dead independent and that, but Cassie and I still have to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't mean you can't live your own life as well. And from what I've seen of Gladys, she wouldn't want you all fussing around and that. I mean, treating her like she's some kind of invalid.
Yeah, you know, that's part of the problem. She can't get used to the fact that she's getting older. You know, she can't do things that she used to. Cassie and I have to watch her like a hawk, otherwise she'd be climbing up those ladders, cleaning the windows and that. Nah, I want to get this hip replacement operation over and done with, and then we'll know what's what.
So this is your idea of traditional, is it?
I told you, they've changed it all. Where's Bing gone with them drinks?
Yeah, here he comes,
Terrible. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Get off. Come on. Out. What? Out. I beg your pardon. Out, I said. Will you take your hands off me? Run. Sinbad. Come over here. I'm being manhandled by this lout.
You think we should rescue him?
I'd like to, Sim, but...
Yeah, all right. Well, we don't know him.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, no, it'd be great. All right. Yeah, I'll pick you up tomorrow, Rachel. Okay. Bye-bye.
I hope you're doing the right thing.
What do you mean?
Well, it's none of my business now, but please don't go messing that poor girl around like you did with Jules.
Yeah, you're right. It's none of your business. We both got our own lives to be living now, haven't we? And I'm just enjoying mine.
Yeah, well, just so long as you're not doing it just to get back at me, to make me jealous.
Don't push it, George, all right? I'm trying my best to try and move on. Don't confuse me now, all right? I'm going out with Rachel because I like her.
Well, that's fine, Nat. That's good. I'm glad for you, because I'm ready to move on now, too.
Yeah. What, with Peter the hairdresser?
No.
Well, good. I hope it works out. I do. I hope you're happy. Because I am. I'm enjoying things.
Hey, now you be careful on the stairs. I know what you're like on the ale.
Hey, you. Wait till I get you in that bedroom.
Yeah, promise. Come on, leave it.
Oh, it might be my mum.
No, it won't. It'll be Sinbad messing around.
Do you think?
Yeah, come on.
No, I can't just ignore it. I better answer it just in case. Oh.
Yeah, never know now, will we?
I'll never be able to relax now.
But you never do you? All right, try 1471. At least then you know one way or the other. I'll see you in a minute.
No, you're right. I'm going to leave it.
Anyone got any more bright ideas about where we could go? Well, the Cock and Turnip's around the corner, isn't it? We could go there unless Bing gets thrown out again.
I think the least said about that, the better, if you don't mind.
We'd never get in the Cock and Turnip, would we? You don't let anyone over 21 in the place.
Well, where do you suggest we go?
Well, look, lads, I don't want to be a killjoy, but what do you say we call it a night, eh? I feel like a fish out of water here.
Yeah. Where's it gone?
Or something.
Me youth, Bing. Me youth. I mean, look at me. I'm 40 years old. I'm still on my own. I should be married now, settled down, sitting in a nice big house with a big mortgage and a set of steak knives.
Nonsense. You're still in the summer of your life, Sinbad. You've got plenty of time to find the woman of your dreams.
Of course you have. Look at you. You got things going for you. You're good looking. Well, not bad looking.
Yeah, well, thanks, Ron. What a birthday celebration, eh? Come on, we might as well get off.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. My feet have been killing me all evening. I didn't want to say anything earlier because I didn't want to put a damp on the proceedings.
Well, yeah. We got £2, 6p and a fridge magnet left in the kitty. Right. We either get the bus home or we treat ourselves to a bag of chips and we walk.
Great. The perfect end to a perfect night. Come on.
Hello? Oh, damn. Mick, what's that number you dial when you want to know who's phoned you?
1471. This is such a... one of those answer phones.
Oh, it's my mum's number. I better go.
Look, there's no need to go. Just give her a ring and see what she wants.
Oh, no, she's already rung twice. She must need me.
Oh, look, you're getting yourself all worked up here. Just take your time. Well, there's no need to go rushing off.
Oh, God, she must be in a hell of a state to even think of ringing me here. She could have fallen. She could have broken a hip or anything.
Oh, come on. If you're that worried, I mean, can't you casting it round?
It's not down to Cassie. It's down to me. It's my turn.
All right, look, why don't I come with you? We'll check your mum's OK and then come back in.
Mick, will you just stop putting pressure on me? She's my mum, and it's up to me to do what I think what's best for her, all right?
Hang on, I was only saying.
I can't believe you're being so self-centred.
You what?
Look, Mick, I've got responsibilities, and it's about time you accepted that, all right? And I'm not going to keep on apologising to you or to anyone else just because my mum needs a bit of extra help. And it's about time you thought about that instead of yourself for a change.
Next on 4, Secret Lives uncovers the real Princess Margaret. At Everon ITV, Peak Practice.
Don't tell me. You're on the phone to Elaine, you haven't seen her for 2 hours, and you're missing it already.
Yeah, not exactly.
And how come the lights were out when I got home last night, eh? Were you having an early night? Were you dirty dog?
Bit wide of the mark there, mate. I had an early night. Elaine rushed off home playing nursemaid to her mum.
Oh, she hasn't been sitting bad, has she?
I don't know, Sin. When Elaine knew that her mum had been trying to get through on the phone, she was off like a shot. Well, she'd never invented that 1471 thing.
Well, fair dues, mate. I mean, she must have been worried if she's done that.
Oh, Sin, I wouldn't mind if it was just a one-off, but it's happening time and time again. It's driving me mad.
Oh, well. Listen, I've seen the way she looks at you with them big goo-goo eyes and everything. You'll sort it out.
Oh, I'm not so sure, mate. I've tried my best to get some time together on our own. I mean, how's the relationship going to go any further? Is she forever at her mum's beck and call?
Hi, boys. I'm surprised to see you up and about. After your wild lads' nights out, eh? Would have thought you'd still be lying in some gutter somewhere singing Nellie Dean.
You know, the only thing you would have heard me singing last night was Show Me the Way to Go Home. It was a disaster. Talk about a non-event.
Well, as our Billy says, as one door closes, another one slams in your face. Which brings me to another thing. Listen, have you had any more thoughts about that little favour, Ashley?
Yeah, I have, Jim, and the answer's no. I just don't want to get involved.
Come on, Sin, I'm not asking you to marry me, am I? Eh? Just want a reference off you. Hey, Mick, you couldn't sort us out with one, could you?
What for?
Well, this old mate of mine, Paul Leary, he's fixed me up with a job interview this heavy, and well, He reckons I could swing it if I had a couple of good references, like.
I don't know, Jimmy. You leave me in the lurch while he goes swanning off round London. You're back 5 minutes and you're asking me for a reference for another job. You got a nerve, haven't you?
All right, Jackie.
How are you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I feel let down and I feel disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the house. I mean, I know Jackie thought it was his.
I'm not talking about the house, Jackie. Why did you do it? Why did you let me carry on thinking that we had a future together?
I never made you any promises, Ron. Never.
I gave up everything for you. Bev and Josh, they were my whole life and I let them go. All for you.
No, I'm sorry. Your relationship with Bev was crumbling round your ears long before I got involved. I'm not taking the blame for that.
You've used me, haven't you? Thought you'd spend a few weeks at my place just to teach Jimmy a lesson. Show him what he was missing.
No, Ron, it wasn't like that. You know it wasn't. You pushed me to move in with you.
Thought I was a bit of a soft touch, did you, Jack?
No, Ron. I didn't know what I wanted. But you were a good mate, and that's what I needed at the time. Ron, I'm sorry if you think I led you on. I just thought we both needed someone to talk to.
A good mate? That's how you treat good mates, is it, Jackie? You're heartless. You really know to kick a fella when he's down. I don't know how I'll ever forgive you for this.
Shall I put your messages away for you, Mrs. Farnham, and then I'll get going?
Messages?
You know, your bits and bobs from the shops.
Oh, right, yes, thanks.
So, you're still insisting on going ahead with this fiasco, are you? No, I honestly don't see the point of inviting the Simpsons over. I haven't spoken to them in months.
This'll be a chance then, won't it?
People talk. What do you think the neighbours will think? I mean, they'll think that we're organising some sexual deviance orgy.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous. We're only inviting them over for dinner.
Susanna, for heaven's sake, I mean, must we? The Simpsons.
If you ask me, that Georgie one's eyes are too close together. That's what it is, you know. Makes her look shifty.
Actually, Julia, I think you're right. I think she's got something
Look,
there.
Max, it's not Belle and Ollie's fault. Their children did what they did.
Then whose fault was it?
Is it going to be a posh party then tonight, you know? Serviettes and that?
Yes, Julia, we will be having napkins.
I'll go the whole hog and have one each.
Well, don't you worry, love. I won't let you down. I know you usually only work days, but just to help you out, I'll do the saving up for you. I'm a dab hand at it, you know.
Julia, that won't be necessary.
Oh, he would say that, wouldn't he, Mrs. Farnham? I mean to say, he's not the one who's going to be running around like a legless chicken all night, is he?
Well, thank you, Julia. I'd be glad of your help.
It'll be my pleasure to service you all tonight.
Huh.
Hello, son. I'm sorry. I didn't know whether to come or not.
How did you find me?
Can I come in? Do you mind?
Yeah, of course, come through.
When my other son, Steve, said someone had called round, I knew it was you. I just knew it.
But how? I mean, I never even given me right name.
I suppose I've sort of been expecting you to show up one day. I never gave up hope.
What? You're saying you wanted to see me?
Of course I wanted to see you. You're my son, aren't you?
So why wait till now after all these years? You never once tried to find me. I thought you were dead.
Who told you that?
My dad, he said.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? He was determined to keep us apart.
Oh, I love. Get the kettle on, will you? I'm parched.
You do it yourself, love. Can't be getting any nasty stains on my busy gear.
Well, get your penny on then.
Oh, right, yeah, that'll create the right impression of the interview, won't it?
What are you doing?
Writing a reference.
You? Who for?
Me? Well, Mick wouldn't do one, would he, eh? And that old snot Simpson next door binned me off, so I thought, right, James, show some initiative, do your own.
And what happened to all your good intentions, eh? I thought you were going to do things the right way from now on. No more ducking and diving, you said.
Love, I've got to get my foot in the door first. Leave all that honesty locked till I'm set up. Now here, listen, what do you think of this? James is a perfectly reliable chap. Full stop. It's perfectly got one eye or two.
None, you soft guess. Who's supposed to have written it for you, Prince Charles?
Oh, there's an idea. Now, come on, love, help me out, will you? Due at me interview soon. Come on. Tell me me good points.
I couldn't believe it when your dad told me he was throwing me out. He just came right out with it. He said, I'm taking our Terry out for the day. You better be gone by the time we get home. I cried my eyes out. Begged him to change his mind. But he wouldn't. He was determined to make me suffer. I thought my heart was going to break to leave you. Your dad was taking you on the train to Freshfields. You loved going on trains when you were little. And I can still see you standing there in your duffel coat, all excited because you were going out. And I had to kiss you goodbye. As if it was just another day. As if I wasn't really going to be walking out the door and never coming back. All I could think of was you. Rushing home to tell me all about it. And I wouldn't be there. It nearly killed me to walk away from you that day. But I didn't think I had any choice.
You could have took me with you.
That's what I planned to do. But in the end, I just didn't dare. Your dad made me feel like I was the one who was in the wrong. I suppose he told you I was involved with someone. Henry Fraser, his name was. He was nothing like your dad. Just really kind, gentle. It wasn't just some daft fling or something. We really cared for each other. He could see the sort of life we were having with your dad. With his lying and his drinking and God knows what else. He wanted us to go away together. The three of us to set up home somewhere else. But he went and let me down in the end.
What happened to him?
I think your dad sorted him out.
He what?
You know, did something to scare him off. Jack was always very handy with his fists. So when Henry disappeared, I suspected your dad was involved.
Did he give you a hard time, your dad?
We got married too young, that was our trouble. Your dad was still carrying on like he was single, out drinking all the time. And when he found out about Henry, that was it. He wanted me out of the house.
So you left me behind with him?
I know it's not much consolation to you, Terry, but that was the worst decision I made in the whole of my life. He took you away from me because that was the worst punishment he could come up with.
He did it for revenge. He took his 3-year-old kid away from his mother for revenge.
I never got over it. I just kept hoping if I kept trying to get in touch, kept sending letters, and one day he'd do the right thing and tell you the truth. Look. See? I sent you a card on your birthday and Christmas for years. Letters as well. You were always in my thoughts, son. I promise you.
Return to sender. Are you telling me my dad returned all these letters to you unopened? This one's got 1966 on it. So you were trying to contact me all those years?
I never gave up. I always hoped and prayed I'd get a chance to see you. I'm over the moon you got in touch.
So you blown me out again for another woman, eh? Yeah, afraid so. I promised Rachel I'd take her out tonight. And you know who your mates are, don't you? So where you off to then, mate? I might do a couple of bars or something. And then back to yours for the nightcap, eh? Yeah, something like that. Look, I'll see you around, all right? Yeah, see you later.
All right, mate.
Oh, yeah. You all right, Linz?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I'm just taking a break from your pen pushing, you know.
So still no danger of you looking for a proper job then?
Oh, don't start all that again, will you?
Look, if you two are going to have a domestic, I'm getting off.
No, I just wanted to tell you that me and Bing have organised a housewarming party Friday night. You know, now it's all done. My dad's on a bit of a down. I just want to cheer him up, so... Well, if you want to come.
Well, unless I get a better offer. Look, Jack, I'll love you then leave you, and I'll see you Friday, maybe.
Lindsay's looking good, isn't she?
Yeah, well, she looks after herself, doesn't she? I think you're mad for letting her go. She's sound.
I never thought I'd hear you say a good thing about her, Corkill.
Well, she's all right. We had a good laugh when we went out last week. And she certainly knows how to enjoy herself, I'll give her that.
So, has she seen anyone else?
No, but she's never short of any offers, though. Michael, why don't you stop prattling around and make it up to her?
Well, it's not just down to me, though, is it, Jack? I reckon she doesn't want to know. She's had enough.
Yeah, but she still really cares about you. I just think she feels a little bit left out at the moment. Like, all you really care about is that stupid book about Beth Jordache.
That's because I've got a bit of ambition. I want to do something with myself. I mean, if it was down to Lindsay, I'd end up knocking me pan out in some dead-end job somewhere. And if that's what it takes to keep her, Jack, I'd rather be without.
He didn't kick you out, then?
We had a lot of catching up to do, didn't we?
Certainly did. It's a bit too much, this. I mean, up until a week ago, I didn't even know that you'd existed. No, it's same here. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, it's just been me and my dad all these years.
How do you get on with your dad these days?
Well, all right. Well, no. Not so good over the last few weeks after finding out about you. And I don't think I can really forgive him.
Oh, don't be too hard on him.
Well, it's good to meet you, mate. Yeah, and you. I'll see you, eh? I'm really glad you came.
Oh, it's been lovely to see you.
And you too.
Look, you don't have to commit yourself to anything, but would you like us to meet up again?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, give us all your big soft taper. Oh.
Bye, son.
Bye, Mum.
Hi, love. How did you get on? Been on pins since you went.
Binned me off, didn't they?
Oh, go. Oh, and you were dead confident and all, weren't you?
Oh, confidence is the only thing I have got. Or had. Till I made a fool of myself at the flaming interview.
Why? What happened?
Thought I was out of my depth. All that stuff Paul here was going on about is true. I'm going to have to go back to school if I want to make anything of myself.
We can't afford it, Jim.
Can I tempt you to a twiglet?
No, you most certainly cannot.
I didn't buy twiglets.
I know you didn't, Mrs. Farnham. That's why I nipped out and got some myself. You see, I always say a dinner party is not a daily party without your horse's two fairs.
Well, perhaps you could go check on the sauce in the kitchen for me, Julia. Chef's left everything out with fully written instructions. It all looks delicious. Could you rearrange your facial features into something resembling a smile?
I told you I didn't want the Simpsons around here. Why should I put myself out?
Make the effort, Max.
Oh, excuse me. Ah, good evening, Mr.
Hi.
Simpson. Do come in. Oh. Your good lady wife popping across in a moment, is she?
No, actually. Belle's a little under the weather at the moment.
Ah, is she indisposed, is she? Woman's trouble, is it? Listen, would you like a twiglet or would you prefer a nibble?
Not right now, thanks.
So, take these across for Mrs. Simpson. Eh? It's a pity your name isn't Edward, isn't it? Edward and Mrs. Simpson. Because she was no stranger to scandal either, was she?
Perhaps you could bring the drinks in, Julia. Oh. So, how's the family?
There you go. Open wide.
Baroni, my face. I never bet.
Ugh. That's what I needed. What?
Well, I'm going to have to find out about grants and that, aren't I? You never know, they might chuck some money at me because I'm a mature student.
Never accuse you of being immature or anything. Still, it was the first time, I suppose.
I've just got to get out there and try and prove myself. I mean, they were dead impressed with all that voluntary work I did down the drop-in centre, you know. Maybe I should do some more of that stuff. Paul here, he was going on about this youth club he's involved in. Reckons they're always on the lookout for helpers down there.
Yeah, why not?
I reckon I could hack it, providing they don't expect me to be a scoutmaster or something. You know, dip, dip, dip.
I don't know. Make your little knobbly knees that look smashing and sure.
Oh, I'm glad we came home early. I couldn't hear a word in that bar.
Yeah, well, it's probably just as well. I was just droning on in my usual boring way.
Oh, you're not boring. You're one of the most interesting fellas that I know.
What, you mean like Ron Dixon and David Crosby?
Yeah. I really like you, Nat.
Sorry.
No, I am.
That's all right, I understand.
It's just that I don't want things to move too fast.
Yeah, you know, whatever, it's up to you.
I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Look, I understand if you don't want things to go too far. I mean, knowing what you know about me and George, you must think I'm pretty weird.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just that... Well, I've never had a proper relationship before. And I'm sure somebody's told you about what happened, you know, with me and my dad.
Yeah, I heard some things.
It happened ages ago and everything, but when I'm with someone, I don't know, it just brings it all back to me and I just get a bit panicky and I feel dead stupid now.
Look, I'm not going to put you under any pressure, all right? I'm happy like this if you are.
Right, do you want some toast?
Oh, I didn't realise you had company.
Yeah, Nat just came over for a coffee.
He's not staying, is he?
No. No, of course not.
Well, I'll be in my room if you need me.
Well, what does she think I'm going to do to you?
Oh, she don't mean anything by it. She just worries about me, that's all.
Yeah, well, I'm really tired of people jumping to their own sick conclusions. You know, sometimes I think I should just pack my bags and leave. Everyone would be glad to see the back of me anyway.
I wouldn't. I'm glad you're here. It doesn't matter what any of them think. It's up to me who I go out with, not Jackie or Katie. And I'm dead happy that I'm going out with you.
Sorry I'm late, son. Met an old mate of mine in town. I hadn't seen him for years. Yeah, we started jangling, you know, and then... What are you doing?
You lied to me.
What? What are you on about?
Do you remember these, eh?
Oh. You've seen Mary, then?
I've met me mother. I've talked to her for the first time in 30 years. Why don't you tell me about these letters and these cards, eh?
Look, son, I know you're upset, but you've got to believe me, I had me reasons.
Oh, yeah, of course. Looking after number one, as usual. Not a thought in your head about how I'd feel.
Hey, hang on. She was the one who left us.
Well, that's not what she says. You've robbed me. You've robbed me of a family I could have had. I could kill you when I think of all the times I've been lost and lonely and I needed someone.
Terry, son, I did it all for you. I honestly thought you'd be better off without her. She was no good, son. Now, you've got to face up to it. Your mother was a cheat and a liar.
Is that right, is it? Well, we'll find out who the liar is when I tell me mother you're marrying another woman in 2 weeks' time. And we'll ask Julia Brogan who the liar is when she finds out she's marrying a bigamist.
I know I haven't been much company tonight, mate. I'm sorry about that.
Well, go round first thing in the morning and make it up with Elaine, will you? Pull us all out of our misery. Well, I'm not having this. It's getting out of hand. I'm gonna go and sort it now.
Look, Sid, look, don't go shouting the odds. It won't do any good. Rachel's not gonna listen to you.
No, I suppose you're right. But I'm gonna keep an eye on them now. Because I tell you what, I'm not having anyone hating Rachel. She's been through enough already.
That stuff won't solve your problems.
I haven't got any problems.
Oh, for God's sake, Dad, listen to yourself. You're that close to being bubbled. There's only one other person in the world who can connect you to Henry Fraser, and that's me mum. And now she's back on the scene. It won't be long before you're in. It's up to your neck.
You didn't tell her anything, did you?
I didn't have to.
She doesn't know I killed Harry Fraser. There's no way she could know.
No, not yet. But it won't take long for her to work it out. All it's going to take is one chance remark by someone with a bit of gossip over the body. As soon as she hears Henry Fraser's name mentioned, she'll know you murdered him. And you know what she's going to do then? She's going to go right down to the police station and tell them everything. Something I should have done weeks ago. Now, can you think of a good reason why I shouldn't turn you in right now? Because I'm telling you, Dad, I'm going to, unless you start telling people the truth.
Issue 2 of the Brookside magazine is out now in the shops, priced £2.50. Next tonight, Claire Gorham visits Ticino in Switzerland and discovers the secrets of smuggling salami. You have been warned. Travelogue follows the break.
I'll be in a minute. Nosy.
Hey, Mick. How are you?
I'm fine. What can I get you?
Dead mad at me, aren't you? Oh, I'm sorry I overreacted the other night.
Yeah, you did.
When I stop to think about how I behaved, I feel like a right prat. So, anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Keep going.
I've said I'm sorry. I'm not going to go down on my bended knees and ask for your forgiveness.
Was that what you want? See how far I could go before you got another strap on with me.
Oh, I'll get you for that.
That's better.
Ah, yeah.
So then, take it that your mum's okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Well, you know. Look, I am sorry I stormed off like that. I just can't stand seeing my mum in pain, you know. I feel like I have to be there for her.
Yeah, of course you have. I know that. I'd just be pleased if you could spend a little bit more time with me, that's all.
I'll do my best.
Well, in that case, I'll see you at Dicko's place tonight. Hey, Brookie, close neighbour of ours having a bit of a do housewarming.
Oh, I prefer a quiet night in.
You are? You mean with you, me and the phone?
Oh, I'll get you for that.
Promises, promises.
Oh, yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Oh, I'm all right. You look a bit cheesed off, though.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's knocked me a bit sick, you know, seeing Rachel out on the step with her arms wrapped around that flaming Simpson. I tell you, it's a good thing you were there, you know, I'd have gone for him.
Oh, come on, so don't you think you're overreacting a bit?
Am I? I want to see Ollie Simpson. Tell him to have a word with his son. Tell him to steer clear of Rachel. Mind you, no one Simpson's senior. He'll say something like, oh, can't we discuss this? And nothing will get sorted.
Look, I know you're right, Sim, but don't go in with all guns blazing. Don't make matters worse.
Look at the state of you. You're bricking it, aren't you? Now you've got no teachers to stick up for you. Leave me alone.
What are you picking on there for? Didn't you get in enough trouble last time?
And there's the other teacher's narc. You two got me expelled.
I'd have thought you'd been glad to get away from school.
Nah. Rather spend all my time down the arcade. But Mum's having Neffy. And now she's cramping me style.
Didn't know you had any.
Have you got a death wish or what? Like I said, being expelled is cool. But what I'm not happy about is all my ale getting robbed out my locker.
It wasn't robbed, it was confiscated.
Same diff. It got confiscated because you two grassed me up. And you owe me. And you're gonna have to get me some more. Right now.
Is she in here again? She got an appointment?
I think she's after doing a turn with Peter.
Yeah, well, it's not good for business having all kinds of pervs hanging round.
Don't worry. It's not catching. I'll go elsewhere for that blowjob, Peter. See you later.
Listen, don't forget to get all dicky-dollied up for tonight's party. I want to see you in that rah-rah skirt and the boobs. And don't forget the white scuff stilettos, OK? See you, Trot. Right then, madam, what can I do for you? And don't tell me you want to look like Princess Diana. I've already churned out a dozen princess wannabes this week.
Just do what you've got to do to make me look gorgeous.
Do you mind? I'm an hairdresser, not a plastic surgeon.
Oh, thanks very much.
No need joking. Just a wash and blow dry, is it? Are you going to Ron's rave tonight?
Said I'd call me.
Excuse me.
All right, Linz. What are you getting done?
Hi, Jack. Blow dry. Just felt like treating myself.
Are you going to have a go at our mate tonight? Put things right between you?
I know it sounds stupid, but just dead nervous. I don't know if he's interested or not.
Oh, of course he is. You've been through so much together. You can't just chuck it all away.
Well, I don't want to, but it's not just down to me, is it? I mean, he's got to make some effort as well.
Just talk to him and tell him how you feel.
God, I get butterflies just thinking about it. Listen, Jack, do you fancy coming for a drink tonight and before the party? Bit of Dutch courage.
Yeah, okay, you know. In the meantime, get Peter on your case. Because if you're looking like a goddess, our mate will be less likely to argue.
Told you, I'm not doing it.
And I'm telling you, you are. Go and get it now while you've got the chance. Go on. Get over to that poxy cafe and nick us a crate of ale.
We're not stealing stuff for you.
But it's not even proper nicking, is it?
What do you want more drink for? You were falling over after one sip last time.
Oh, no, that tin-head lad's showing up again. I better get over there.
Hey, hang on. Just let Leo handle it himself. He's big enough, isn't he?
Yeah, but what if that tin-head gives him a good hammering or something?
Well, what was it you were saying about not interfering?
I'm giving you one last chance. Get the ale, or I'll get you.
No, you can get stuffed. I've had enough yet. If you don't get away now and leave us alone, I'll flatten you.
I could flatten you if I wanted to. But I can't be bothered. Don't worry. I'll get you next time.
Hey, nice one, son.
Well done, lad. I'm proud of you.
Hey, showed him where to get off, didn't you?
Right, Dad.
Wait till I tell everyone at school they'll be starting a fan club for you.
Oh, you're going to be an heir, eh?
Rather being beaten up by tin-head than broke with all this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, love.
Hi, Bing.
Sorry, Mac. I think I must be running out of puff.
Oh. You know, I don't know why you're going to all this trouble, you know. People have only just started taking the deckies down. You're putting them all back up again.
We're trying to create a party atmosphere, aren't we? Which is why you're banned for a start.
Ha ha, very funny.
Ron, look, I think I must have overdone it a bit on this balloon burning front. I better go lie down for a minute.
But now, people are going to start arriving soon.
It's ridiculous, and that's all.
Dad, I forgot to tell you, Belle Simpson's coming.
Oh, that's great, that is. She's really going to liven things up, isn't she? She's been walking around with a gob on her like a smell of gas for days now. Haven't you done enough of them things?
Well, you want the house to look good for the party, don't you? Or do you want just a big, vast open space with tumbleweed blowing through it?
Hey, talking about boring, when's Superman up there going to be getting off? He's driving me round the bend. A couple of nights he was meant to be here. A couple of nights. Now I feel like I'm married to him or something.
Yeah, well, if them flaming corkhills had sailed up and gone like they were supposed to, all this would have been sorted out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't help matters, does it, Jack? Bing is sending me to an early grave. Look, I'm sorry, I have bit the bullet long enough. I'm not listening to any more of his sob stories. I don't care where he goes, as long as he clears off out of my house.
So, no more Mr. Nice Guy, eh?
Exactly, and that goes for the women in my life and all.
Dad, you haven't got any women in your life?
No, I know, but when I get one, I am going to be the boss. Right, I've been soft for too long, let them run rings round me. Well, no more.
So what are you going to do then? Get yourself a nice little bimbo who doesn't answer back?
That's correct, Michael, I am. And if you want my advice, you will do exactly the same. Rest assured, children, next time you see your Alpha Lacourton, the lucky lady will be left in no doubt as to just who is the boss.
All right, sir.
All right, sir. I couldn't use Aludis. I'm just... Oh, no.
Oh, that'll have to be sold off as nearly new, won't it?
Nearly works, you mean,
Right,
don't you?
I've got it.
All right, mate. Hey, you going down to Ron Dicko's after? The housewarming?
Well, I thought I'd put in an appearance.
Good. I'll just drop this lot off and then I'm going to bop round for me free ale.
Hey, you'll never guess who turned up yesterday.
It wasn't that Demi Moore again, was it? I've told her.
No, I've been there off months ago.
Good, lad, good.
It was me mum.
What, you met your mum?
Yeah. She found out where I lived. She just turned up out the blue. I mean, I couldn't believe it. My old fella's in a state of shock.
Oh, there he is. His past coming back to haunt him like that.
Yeah, well, maybe now I can make him see some sense about marrying Julia.
Oh, Hank, he's not still going to go ahead with it, is he? He'll never get away with it.
Well, up until the other day, he thought he would, but now my mum's back on the scene.
Oh, God. Well, you don't think she'd snitch to the busies about it, do you?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, I don't know the woman.
Well, what are you going to do?
That's his problem, not mine. He's been a thoughtless, selfish get all his life. If he gets sent down for it, he's only got himself to blame. So he's going to have to face whatever comes.
Hello. You're home early. I thought you were on the late shift tonight.
I changed my mind. It is allowed.
Boss won't be very pleased when he finds out.
Yeah, well, I couldn't care less about my boss, all right? Oh, look, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just feel so tired.
Then why don't you do something about it?
Everything that's happened, Nat and Georgia, the pregnancy scare, is just suddenly getting on top of me.
Well, why don't you go away for a few days? Maybe spend some time at the cottage.
Well, what good would that do? I can cope. I know I can. I just need some time to sort myself out.
Yeah, well, I think you need to go away. Have a break from the family. I know it'll be a bit bleak in the Cotswolds at this time of the year, but change of scenery will do you good.
I can't see Ron giving me time off.
You're entitled to holidays, aren't you?
This is Ron Dixon we're talking about.
Well, I'll have a word with him then.
Would you? Oh, that would be wonderful. Just haven't got the strength for an argument at the moment.
Yeah, I'll have a word with him at the party. Why don't you go and freshen up and then we'll go over there?
Oh, coming through there, Bing. There you go. Yeah, one for you.
Listen.
And one for you. Now, don't say I don't get you anything.
I don't think I better have another one. I'm not stopping. I've got things to do back at the cafe bar.
Oh, a little wait a minute. Well, I mean, the cafe's not going anywhere.
No, some ale went missing today, didn't it? So I've got to keep my eye on things.
Well, it was robbed?
Yeah, the crate full. That's the delivery fella's taking it inside. It's my own fault. I should have kept my eye on everything, shouldn't I?
Terry, do you know how to do a sailor's wink?
You want it and I'll play it.
It's a cocktail, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll give you that hand. It has bad. You have
Oh, cheers, Tommy.
Well, Terry's full of the joys of spring, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's up against it at the moment, what with the club opening any minute, and between you and me, I don't think he's getting on too well with his owl fella.
No?
No, and him being in the flat is a little bit too close for comfort, you know what I mean?
That's a shame, isn't it? He was doing so well and all. Hope he's never for the slippery slope again.
Yeah, well, he's a soft touch, isn't he? He wants to learn to say no. It's not easy. Yeah, I'll get it.
Aye. You all right?
Oh, yeah. I found this old slapper on the doorstep. If you don't mind me bringing it in. I know she lowers the tone, man.
Right, everybody, help yourself to drinks. Listen, I'm making a bucket of cocktail out there if anybody fancies something exotic.
Hey, listen, if you fancy having your stomach pumped, then you can drink that. I've had his cocktails before.
Behave yourself, you.
Yeah, I'll have a go. Sounds interesting. We'll have a go. Come on.
Let's live dangerously.
Oh, that tastes familiar. I know. It's the air lacquer, Ron.
Well, hello.
Hi, gorgeous.
Excuse me.
Hi.
All right, Naz.
Have you been standing there all night like some lovesick puppy?
Yeah, it's good to see your face again.
Oh, hey, what about the rest of me?
Really missed you, you know.
Oh, I missed you too.
Yeah.
Hi, love. You'll burn the candle at both ends, aren't you?
No, I'm just making sure that all my accounts adds up.
Oh. So, aren't you going to your dad's bash then?
Yeah, once I've finished here. But there's no rush, is there? I mean, a party at my dad's place is hardly a thrill a minute.
Hey, don't mock it now, love, because when you reach my age, you grab every opportunity you can get to go to a real good old knees up.
So aren't you over there now?
Well, to tell you the truth, love, I'm waiting for my Jack. I mean, I arranged to knock at his flat and we'd walk round together, but he's not there. He's a bit of a shy man, you know, is my Jack, and, well, I think he relies on me for a little bit of moral support.
What, to go to my dad's party?
Well, he doesn't know everybody, really, does he? And anyway, I think he looks on me as his mentor.
Tormentor, you mean?
Oh, are you?
No, I'm only joking, Julia. I think he's make a lovely couple. I mean, it must be great to find a perfect fella when you know.
Over the hill, past it, ready for the knackers yard. Oh, yeah, it is. You know, at your age, like, I used to dream that I'd meet my dream man, and then you'd meet a couple of fellas and you'd think, well, they'd be all right if they did that, or if they didn't do that.
Jack's not too much hard work, though, is he?
No, not yet. But then the honeymoon isn't over yet, is it? Goodness knows where he's got to.
Bottle.
Sinbad. All right, then. I've been meaning to have a word with you. I'm very concerned about Rachel pursuing a friendship with that Simpson lad. It's very worrying and deeply distasteful.
Yeah, well, I don't know what her mother would think if she could see it, but what can I do about it?
I remember when Patricia was a teenager, whatever Jean and I said, she'd do precisely the opposite.
Yeah, well, that's just it, isn't it? And if I come down too heavy on it, it might make him even more keener on it. So.
Well, look, I would urge you, please, to be very vigilant and stay as alert as possible. I'd hate to think of anything happening to her. You understand?
I do, yeah. Thanks, Bing. Thanks for the advice, mate. Cheers. All right, Ted.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Oh, so you're still on your seafood and eat it diet, then?
Well, I am trying. I mean, I've lost my appetite, haven't I? All this worry over me.
Yeah, of course.
Sounds like Julia. Oh, God, all she's going to do is go on all night about her and me dad getting married. It'll do me head and I'm getting off.
All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, no, love. Is that my son-in-law to be out there?
Terry, yeah, he had to nip out. He's got a bit of an emergency at the cafe, you know, so...
Now, there's a pity. Father and son, both AWOL on the one night.
Well, Jack not around, then, no?
No, and you're going to get a bit worried. I hope he's not lying dead in a ditch somewhere, or in one of them multiple pylons on the motorway.
Yeah, well...
Excuse me, love.
All right, Julie, see you.
It's in bed.
Yeah, all right, Jack. No, actually, I'm not really. Have you seen that?
Makes me sick.
Peary hands all over and that. To tell you the truth, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep myself from hitting them.
Hey, soft lad, Lindsay's here, you know. She's just gone the loo, so why don't you go upstairs and kiss and make up?
Why can't she come down to me, like?
Oh, pack it in, will you, Mike? Stop playing hard to get, you divvy.
Look, we can't stay in the kitchen all night. We're not teenagers anymore.
I should never have let you talk me into coming here.
Belle, it's a party. Everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody's staring at us. Come on, have a drink, relax. We've only just got here.
I just can't bear the thought that everybody's looking at Nat and Georgia like they're waiting for some freak show to begin.
Belle, will you stop worrying about it, please? Look, I promise you, as soon as you get back from the Cotswolds, I'll have everything sorted. Just leave it all to me.
Glad you're here. Can you have a word with your son, please? He's all over Rachel like a rash.
Oh, come on, Sinbad. This is a party. Did you never get up to anything like that when you were young?
Look, I don't want to debate about it. I just want you to tell him to lay off. Now, either you'll do it or I'll do it.
Come on, son, don't worry about it. Rachel won't come to any harm. There's loads of people here. What can happen?
Yeah. Look, she wouldn't come to any harm if nobody was here.
Yeah, look, I don't know why you're sticking up for him anyway after what he's been doing. The lad's not right, and who knows what he'll do next.
Have you ever stopped to think that we might not like this any more than you do? Have you ever considered for one moment what sort of impact this might have on Ollie and me? Have you? No, of course you haven't, you nasty little man.
Oh, hello. So, you weren't feeling well enough to finish the late shift at the trading post, but I see you managed to drag yourself off your sick bed to go to a party.
Excuse me, Ron, I think I've got to go now.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You're looking nice, Lindsay.
Thanks.
Have you got a minute?
Right. I've got all the time in the world.
Look, this is stupid, all this arguing, innit? Why don't we just kiss and make up, eh?
It's not as easy as that, though, is it? Things have changed. We've said a lot of hurtful things to each other.
Yeah, I know, but why do we have to dwell on it, eh?
Because we've got to understand where we went wrong. Make sure it doesn't happen again.
All right, it went wrong, Linz, because I mean, you wanted me to be something that I'm not. You wanted me to give up all my dreams and ambitions and just be something boring and ordinary.
Mike, you're wrong. I'm not trying to make you into something you're not.
I just want you to be the way you used to be when we first met.
I'm exactly the same, Linz. Nothing's changed.
How can you say that, Mike? A year ago, me, you and Carly were on a plane flying halfway across the world. You'd have done anything to make sure we stayed together.
Yeah, I know.
Everything was sorted. We both had jobs. You were going to look after that big house. Remember?
Yeah, but I always thought that was just temporary. You know, it would give us a start. Linz, I've always wanted more. And if you'd listened to me in the past, you'd have known how much I was up for it.
I'm sorry, Mike. But life to me is about earning a decent living, having a family, just ordinary things. I know. It's what I want.
And I don't. Look, I know things were that special between us, but...
They were, Mike. I fell in love with you.
And me and all. I'm dead sad about this.
Not meant to be, eh?
So is that it then?
Yeah. Go on. You're free to go.
Yeah, so are you.
I'm afraid she's not very well at all. I think she's been coming down with something for a while. Yeah, actually, I think she needs a holiday.
A holiday? She's only been working for me 5 minutes. That'll really drop me in the...
Well, I've already thought of that. I've arranged for somebody to cover for her. It's Belle's old friend, Jamie. I told her to be down the training post, 9 o'clock Monday morning.
You what? You seriously expect me to put my livelihood in the hands of a perfect stranger? You must be off your trolley, mate.
No, she's not a stranger to us. Belle's worked with her for years. She's excellent, very experienced. And, well, not that this is important, but, she's very attractive.
Well, all right, I'll tell you what. I'll give it a go, all right. But I'm telling you this now, Ollie. If this girl's figures don't add up, I'm docking it out of your Belle's wages.
Oh, I think you'll find her figures add up very nicely indeed. I just couldn't see if Belle's all right.
Dad, is Mum okay?
Yeah, don't worry. She's just feeling a bit off. You stay and enjoy the party. I'll make sure she's all right.
Don't go away, though, Twitty Pie. Stacey, you two lovebirds. I need a sick bag every time. I love it.
Oh, I'm jealous, Legs.
And you're smitten, aren't you? I don't know why you don't just get the wicked deed over and done with.
Hey, what happened, mate?
No, I don't mean that. I mean the other. Why don't you just marry her and get on with it?
I tell you, mister, there's nothing like better. I love it. I mean, I'm totally gone on the girl.
Well, you don't say.
I want to ask her, I really do, but I don't know if I dare. I mean, what if she blows me out?
Well, there's only one way you're ever going to find out, isn't it? Hey? So best foot forward and go for it, mate.
See you later.
Do you mind if we go outside for a bit of a breather?
No, it's all right.
Is it me, or has your knack got a squint or something?
What?
Well, every time he comes up for air, it's like he's just scored the winning goal at Wembley.
Just ignore him.
Rachel, can I have a word, please?
Not now.
Yeah, look, I want to speak to you now.
You really choose your moments, don't you?
Shut it. You've caused enough trouble as it is.
What have I done?
What you've done, mate, doesn't bear thinking about. And I don't want you causing any harm to Rachel.
Stop it, Sinbad. What are you going on about?
I'm talking about you having a relationship with him. Now, I'm responsible for you, Rachel. I told your mum I'd look after you.
Yeah, well, I'm nearly 18 now, so I can look after myself. And if you're going to start treating me like some kid, I'd rather you just left me alone.
It's been a long week. I missed you, you know.
Yeah, and I missed you too. I was dead scared to come and see you in case you told me where to get off.
Nah, I couldn't do that. I mean, at first I was a bit fed up with you, like. But as the days went by, well, I think I could have forgiven you anything. I just wanted to see you.
I love you.
I love you, I know. It's dead rare, isn't it? I mean, to meet someone that you really, I don't know, connect with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
I think from the moment I met you, I knew you were going to be somebody very important in my life.
I took a bit of a shine to you and all.
Hey, I'm not just talking about a bit of a shine. It's a lot deeper than that.
I do care about you, Mick. I feel as though I've known you for far longer than I actually have.
So, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good.
Look, Elaine, I know this has all happened a bit quick and that, but now that I've got you, I don't want to ever risk losing you. So, will you marry me?
There's comedy next here on 4 when a blind date turns into a dog's dinner and the girls are dressing for breakfast. And over on ITV, the Ruth Rendell Mysteries.